All right, so you've got yourself a nice little J-frame 38 special and got to figure out a way to carry it. Stay tuned, Holster Pro will tell you all about it. Hello everybody, this is Paul from Holster Pro Gun Leather, and today we're going to put out a little video here about a few options we've got for your J-frame revolvers. Today we're going to work with our Airlight Airweight 642 Smith & Wesson. Very common J-frame. I've made a whole lot of holsters for this gun over the last many years. A whole bunch of holsters for things like the Taurus 85 and these other little 5-shot revolvers, which will pretty much fit the same holsters except for when we get to the hammer components. That's a little different. Obviously we have an exposed hammer here on the Taurus. We've got the internal hammer there on the Smith, and everything will fit up until we get to there. So if I have to make something with something such as one of my cross-draw holsters, I haven't dyed this one yet, so don't go fall in love with it. It's natural. This is a cross-draw holster I've got for my little Smith here without the hammer, but if I were to put the Taurus, the body of it will fit in there with the hammer, but getting that thumb brake to snap on the backside won't work because we do have the exposed hammer, so I'd have to make a different holster for that one. No problem, I've got it sitting here. Also made a ton for the Ruger LCR and the LCRX and a whole series. If you've ever had an old J-frame and tried to put this gun in it, it will not fit the same holster because not only the back is different, the way they shroud the hammer is a little bit different, but the cylinder is a different shape and the trigger guard is a different shape there. We've got a different roundation on the front. I don't know if that's an industry term or if I just made that up, but the roundation of the trigger guard is different on the LCR. Not to worry, I've got this. I can make anything you need for it. Just need to check a different box on my website. But let's get back to the Smith for a while. This Airweight, one of my favorite everyday carry ones. I have not made a whole ton of videos about this one, but I should. I think I'm going to start making more. I like it for the weight, not only because when it's in your pocket or something like that, it's lighter. I have terrible sciatica. I don't know if any of you out there have got back problems or whatever. I love, and you've seen I've done a lot of my videos on my Glocks, my 19, the Glock 21. I love your big fat 629 44 Magnums. Love those bigger guns. But somebody with back problems, I put any kind of weight around my belt area, anything heavy on my right side, even if it's just a little bit heavier than this gun, it starts to bother. My whole leg goes numb. No problem, no fault of the gun or any of the holsters or anything like that. It's a fault of me thinking I was 16 years old long after I was 16 years old, but that's another story. Let's get back to some holsters. So I do like to put this one in my pocket a lot. This is my Model 7. I kind of tooled this one up a little bit. It's a little more intricate than normal, but it does serves the same function, same purpose. Sits the gun straight up in your pocket, easy to get to. Trigger and trigger guard are covered. I always leave, and this is for one of my new friends on eBay. I love this guy, ordered a holster from me, and he said, why do you not make the muzzle stick out? Why do you leave it like a quarter of an inch short there? Well, when this thing is sitting in your pocket like that, I don't want the muzzle touching the bottom of my pocket or any other area it is. I don't want it to have that dust and lint continually pushed up in there. Yes, I clean my gun. Yes, I pay attention to that, but I'd rather have a little bit of space there so the holster pushes that stuff away so it doesn't get jammed in there. So there you go, RM2235, whatever your name is. There's your answer to that. Cylinder and everything is covered. Cannot pull the trigger, but it is a very simple draw when that thing's in your pocket. This is one I made for my hunting vest just because I wanted it to, instead of sitting straight up and down, I wanted it to sit at a little angle. So I tilted the bottom there and cut it up just a little bit. I carried this one a lot in my 139 ankle holster. As you can see, this thing is beat up and dung. I love it. It's been on for a long time. The back side of it's scratched from other things my legs have touched. You got that strong industrial strength leather and that smooth, soft lamb's wool on the inside. Very soft up against your leg. You forget it's there. It's retained. I put a little bit of tool pattern on it and all that stuff. You can do that for you too if you'd like. But Model 139 ankle holster. This one is not for this gun, but I'm going to show you it anyway. It's kind of cool. This is my 629 3-inch barrel. I think this one will probably swim in it, not made for that gun. But I like to carry this one on an external belt, cross draw when I'm sitting down in the woods for a while. I just like it. It's kind of cool, and it's a very good draw. I wish I had that gun with me now, but good retention. Everything important, as you can see, is covered up as well. But this is the one I want to show you today. This is my Model 25. I've been selling a lot of these for the Springfield Hellcat and the 365 and all those other guns. I like it because it sits comfortably on your belt. I did put the white stitching on there. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the white stitching yet. I would normally put brown, but I want to see what it looked like. I can do it in any color, but This is really nice. Everything important is covered. Your trigger and trigger guard are safe. You've got your hidden loops on your backside loops there. This is very similar to my Model 722, except it's got a low back. And these loops being on the back make it a little more snug to your body. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to tip it upside down for you and show you this thing will stay in there no matter what you do. It's a good retained, non-retained, self-retained holster. If you want me to put the retention strap over the top, I would just check out my Model 25R, which is a retained version of this model. Great little model. I think we're going to take this one out to the range pretty soon and shoot it. But if you go on holsterpro.com today, you'll see everything there is made right here in the United States. If you put in promo code YouTube at checkout, it'll give you a 5% discount for watching this video. And I have many, many, many others for the Smith & Wesson J-frames and many, many other guns. Check it out today, holsterpro.com, where everything is proudly made in the United States. Thank you. Hold on, don't go away. I forgot to talk about how do we carry ammo for this thing. So I've got my little quick stick here, 5 rounds on the stick there. I'd like to carry it in this little pouch here. It's very simple. This will be up on the website shortly. I like this because you can carry it either with all 5 rounds attached to the stick, or you can take them off and put them there individually, however you'd like to do it. But you can put this on your belt, just feed it down through and attach it, and you can take this on and off without removing your belt. What's great about it too is you can just stick it in your pocket or glove compartment or someplace where you know it's not going to go rumbling around. There you go. Check it out, holsterpro.com.